Hi you guys, I hope you're doing well and having a great day. I am officially 15 weeks pregnant and I thought I'd come on here and let you know how everything's been going. So far everything looks really good. We have a nice healthy baby. We just got back from an appointment and the heart rate was 162. The time before that it was 172, so it's starting to kind of level out, which is normal, the doctor told me. I remember Olivia's heart rate being in the 170s, and if you go by the old myths, the old wives' tales, they say that if the heart rate is above 150, I believe, then you're having a girl, and if it's below that when it levels out, then you're having a boy. So we've been trying to do all the little guessing games and everything, but we're gonna wait till the very end. They actually offered us around, I believe, 12 weeks if we wanted to get the DNA blood drawn to figure out the gender, and we denied it. My fiance Robbie, he definitely wants to know the gender, but I thought it would be really fun just to wait it out and be surprised at the end. I was raised by a really old-fashioned person, and so that was the only way they knew the gender of their baby. They didn't have like ultrasounds and everything like that where you can actually find out the gender. So I decided to do it this way just to see what it would be like and just for the experience. With Olivia, I had zero patience. I needed to know what the gender was right away so I could prepare, but now that I know what to expect, it's gonna be a lot easier, and I'll just get tons of like gender neutral stuff. I'm excited about it. My fiance, of course, wants a boy. And as for cravings, they say if you crave sweet stuff, it's gonna be a girl. If you crave salty stuff, it's gonna be a boy. I've been on both ends. At the very beginning, I really wanted salt and vinegar chips. And what else did I want? I wanted Pringles, salt and vinegar chips, and I wanted avocados with garlic salt on it, a lot of garlic salt. I had that about twice a day. And now I think, my biggest craving is probably tomatoes. Like, they have to be the big tomatoes and cold tomatoes, and I have those every single day. What I've been eating every single day is almost like a burrito bowl. So I have sweet potatoes and rice and ground turkey and then avocados, and then sometimes I'll put Greek yogurt in there along with my tomatoes and just a little bit of hot sauce. And every once in a while I have a sweet craving. Like last week I wanted almost like the Oreo cookies, but just not the Oreo brand. I wanted the off brand. So I went and I got some of those, but I don't eat very much because I try to eat something that's really good for the baby. But I also know that if your body is craving something, it might be something that the baby needs. And so I'll give in to my cravings a little bit, but for the most part I try to eat pretty healthy. I try to have a smoothie every single day. And for exercise, I've cut down a little bit on my exercise. Usually I am weightlifting and everything, and I'm still doing weights, but more so I'm doing body weight. Through the entire first trimester, I just did body weight, and now that I'm going into the second trimester, I am also doing body weight, adding a little bit of free weights and incorporating cardio almost every single day. So I'm doing that only because it is healthy. It's healthy for lupus patients. It's healthy for any pregnancy to stay active. And I'm trying to keep my heart strong. I'm trying to keep my entire body healthy and just up to par. You never know what's gonna happen, and with your body changing during pregnancy, it's pretty drastic. So I just want to be prepared as best as possible. For other symptoms, my hair is growing like crazy. I feel like if I shave one day, I have to shave the very next day. It's thick. It's not like it was with Olivia's. I had very dry hair with her. My hair did grow. I think a lot of that has to do with the prenatal vitamins I was taking. And but this time, I mean, my hair is getting thick, fuller, but my hair is also growing pretty quick on my legs, on my arms, and everything. And then with Olivia, I didn't really have acne. And with this baby, I'm getting, it's not constant, but I get bursts of acne all over my face, and then it'll go away. I mean, it only lasts for a couple days, and it's very random, but acne is happening, and my chest is finally getting tender, and that happened just going into the second trimester, just within the last few days. With Olivia, that was actually my very first symptom, so it's very interesting to see how different this entire pregnancy is than with her. And it's kind of funny because I'm showing sooner than I was with her, but I've also heard that with your second pregnancy you do tend to show sooner. But I felt like I was showing so much sooner with her, and I don't know if it's because of bloating or not, because that's what happens in pregnancy, but I was showing a lot sooner, and I was almost convinced that I was having twins. My grandmother had twins, and my mom had twins before me. Unfortunately, those babies passed away, and so that was kind of a thought in my head, just wondering if I was having twins. But I'm not having twins. We went and we've confirmed multiple times that there is just one baby in there. But I've had compared different ultrasounds from Olivia's pregnancy and this pregnancy, and it's cute to look at because this baby already looks bigger than she is. He or she already has a bigger tummy and everything. And I'll have to do a video where I just compare what I looked like with my first pregnancy and with this pregnancy, and also compare the ultrasound pictures. And last pregnancy, I didn't get any stretch marks. I remember seeing a few of them pop up, but they've gone completely away. And I wanted to share like my favorite things with you that I did last pregnancy and what I'm continuing to do this pregnancy, because I did get fairly big with her, but I ended up not having any pregnancy stretch marks, and that was super nice. So I wanted to show you guys. So twice a day, I put on coconut oil, and I get mine from Trader Joe's. It doesn't really matter where you get it. Sometimes I get it off Amazon, sometimes I get it from Trader Joe's, Walmart, Target. You can get it anywhere, but it's super nice because you could just put it on twice a day. I put it on my hips, my tummy, all over the sides, on my chest, and I do that twice a day. And what's really nice is if you just don't really feel like doing that and you want to take some relaxing time, I pour some of it in the bath, and your body feels amazing afterwards. And this is something that, this is probably like the number one thing I tell like my pregnant friends and stuff to use: coconut oil. I don't know, it's amazing. It does so many good things for you, and I feel like it saved my skin from just from stretch marks and everything. All the women in my family, they all get stretch marks. My real mom, she has tons of stretch marks from both of her pregnancies. My aunt that raised me, she has tons of stretch marks everywhere. And they didn't use this stuff during that time. And coconut oil is so popular now, and it's definitely beneficial. And I want to show you guys what I actually put on my skin when you start to see a stretch mark. And what a stretch mark looks like, it almost looks like a scratch, and it's red, and sometimes it's raised. And as soon as I see one of those, I grab this. And this is bio oil, and this is one of my absolutely favorite things to use, because I even use it when I'm not pregnant. But you go ahead and you put it on the stretch mark, and I actually just had one the other day, and I put it on overnight, and I woke up and it was drastically different, and it's not even there anymore. So this is great to use as soon as possible. You put it on your skin, but it's also good to use on like your previous stretch marks. Like I know I have some on my thighs and everything, especially from working out and weightlifting. Your muscle grows, and it tends to grow too quickly, and when that happens, I just put this on. Another thing I use this for is I put it on under my eyes. It helps with wrinkles, and it helps with dark skin too. So that's that's something that's super beneficial. And if you are pregnant, this is a must. This will save you, because I remember when I first got pregnant, that was a concern for me about stretch marks and everything. I'm only 5'1", 107 pounds, and so I was convinced that I was going to gain tons of weight and get those stretch marks. But thankfully, just with eating healthy and then this stuff was just a super lifesaver. And then this is actually what I put on like during the day if my skin feels dry, and I just found this on Amazon, and it's 100% natural and it has all organic ingredients, and it's by LIONA, and it's called I Am Happy, and it's called Belly Butter and Stretch Mark Cream. And I got this because it comes in a cute little container, and I was looking for something that was organic and had those fresh ingredients, because as somebody with an autoimmune disease and someone who is pregnant, I have to be careful around any type of fragrance or any type of chemicals. So I try to do my very best just to get something that my skin will react to in a positive way. And so far this is nice. It's almost like cocoa butter without the grease, and it comes in an actually fairly large tub. It was only $10, and I've been using it twice a day maybe for the last week and a half, and I still have tons left, so that's really cool. And it has seed oil, sunflower seed oil. I think it may have, it has leaf juice and aloe vera, which is super good for your skin. And so I just wanted to share these things with you, just because out of experience, and in hopes to give some other new mommies or mommies that are pregnant right now, give them some pointers about like stretch marks and stuff like that. Another thing is weight gain. For this pregnancy, the first trimester, I've had to constantly eat in order to just feel comfortable. I felt like if I didn't eat enough, that I would just feel sick, like I wanted to throw up. It was almost like dry heaves, and so I've had to constantly eat. I've gained 4 pounds since the very beginning of pregnancy. Yeah, so it makes it a little bit rough when you're trying to eat healthy. The baby just wants something different, but I'm doing my very best. And now that, like I said, now that I am in the second trimester, I'm hoping things will smooth out and I'll be able to get back to like really eating healthy and on my meal plans and things like that. I definitely don't want to gain too much weight, but enough to where the baby's healthy, I'm healthy. And another concern I had when I went to the doctor is, and this has been the only issue so far, is I've actually almost passed out a couple times. And they're concerned that it may be my blood sugar levels, and they're not saying that it's pregnancy diabetes or anything like that, but they're saying because I have lupus and because I'm pregnant and the baby's growing at a quicker rate, that when I eat something, my blood sugar either spikes or it drops. And so that's something I really have to watch. And they say just snacking on crackers, snacking on something like throughout the day, the entire time, that should really help, because it can get scary. Because I was in the store the other day and you just get really dizzy, lightheaded, and really like you're gonna pass out. Your whole body heats up and then you feel like you want to throw up. And I actually had this a couple times when I was pregnant with Olivia, but not until I was 6 months pregnant, and then a couple times after she was born. And it gets scary because you feel like you are gonna pass out and you can't breathe. So we're gonna keep track of this, and the doctor wants me to go ahead and try this snacking throughout the day, and then if it doesn't get better, they're gonna go ahead and do some more blood work and figure out what's going on there. But I hope that's a good little update for you guys. I don't know how often you guys would like me to update you. I'm more than happy to do it every 2 weeks, every week, once a month. You guys let me know, and I'll keep you guys all up to date on everything. And I'll include some pregnancy pictures of the baby bump and everything. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, I wanted to tell you the things I did show you, like the bio oil, the coconut oil, and the tummy butter. I'll go ahead and I'll put that in the link below down for you guys if you guys just want to check them out, or if you guys are interested in those. and then let me know if you guys have any other questions. Bye, you guys.